Every time we stroll past grocery shelves, we encounter a narrow set of familiar vegetables. Broccoli, carrots, and bell peppers dominate our plates, while countless other greens have faded into obscurity. In ancient Egypt, along the banks of the life-giving Nile, farmers cultivated an astonishing diversity of vegetables, some of which vanished from mainstream agriculture long ago. Reviving these past crops offers not only a chance to reconnect with ancient foodways, but to also bolster today's efforts in sustainable farming, nutritional enrichment, and culinary exploration. So today, let's journey back to the fields of ancient Egypt and uncover forgotten vegetables that once flavored pharaonic feasts and deserve a place in our gardens and kitchens as well. The green legacy of the Nile. From the pre-dynastic period onward, ancient Egypt thrived on a clever basin irrigation system. Farmers built mud walls to hold back the Nile's floodwaters and spread fertile silt across flat fields. Because the rising waters arrived like clockwork every year, people could plant a wide variety of vegetables without pause. Fields yielded beans and legumes, fragrant leeks and onions, juicy melons, creeping cucumbers, hardy roots, and leafy greens. Temple carvings at Karnak capture harvest scenes filled with baskets brimming with fava beans, leeks, and melons. Meanwhile, seeds and plant fragments found in the tombs at Giza and Saqqara show that these vegetables were as vital as emmer wheat and barley. Beyond filling plates, many of these plants carried special ritual or healing roles, blending farming, worship, and health into one story. Why rediscover ancient Egyptian vegetables? Today's farms often grow single crops in vast fields, creating monocultures. They use high-yield hybrids selected for uniformity, long shelf life, and easy shipping. This method boosts output but reduces the range of genes plants carry, leaving them weak against pests, diseases, and extreme weather. Ancient Egyptian landraces, however, thrived under the harsh desert sun with little care, evolving drought resistance, soil adaptability, and complex flavors. These ancient varieties needed no extra water, fertilizer, or pesticides to prosper. So reviving these ancient vegetables can add toughness to modern breeding programs, rekindle tastes and textures long lost. Planting the same species once offered to Osiris or Men also links us to the past, reminding us of our deep bond with nature. Now, let's explore the vegetables ancient Egyptians once grew. Number 1. Broad beans. Vicia faba. Broad beans, called ful by the Egyptians, were a key part of both daily meals and religious customs. In tombs from Giza to Thebes, seeds of broad beans were found alongside offerings, highlighting their daily importance. Egyptians didn't just boil or stew these beans. They made bean paste, fermented mixtures for tombs, and cakes baked on hot coals. These beans helped the soil too, as they pulled nitrogen from the air and improved fields worn out by grain crops. Bringing back old faba varieties, which differ in size, color, and taste, could reduce the need for chemical fertilizers and offer rich, plant-based protein. In today's changing climate, these hardy beans might hold the key to stronger crops and more flavorful food. Number 2. Purslane. Portulaca oleracea. Also, purslane may seem like a common weed today, but ancient Egyptians valued it for its thick leaves and rich seeds. Temple writings mention a plant known for its healing powers and cooling effects in the desert heat. Modern studies show purslanes packed with omega-3s, vitamins, and minerals. It grows well in dry, poor soils, needing very little care or water. Once harvested, it quickly comes back, making it ideal for continuous planting. This hardy green offers a smart choice for urban farmers and permaculture gardens. With its strong nutrition and easy growth, purslane can help create fresh, healthy salads with almost no effort or irrigation. Number 3. Chate cucumber. Cucumis melovar flexuosus. Ancient Egyptians grew cucumber melon hybrids known as chate along straighted trellises near temple walls. Egyptian texts mention their name, and excavations at Amarna uncovered long, rigid seeds from this unique plant. These finds show that chate was enjoyed as a cool and tasty summer treat. Unlike today's common cucumbers, chate had firmer, crunchier flesh and a light musky smell, making it more fragrant and less watery. Its appealing texture and refreshing flavor made it popular during hot months. For modern gardens, chate vines can bring height and beauty to vertical spaces, offering a distinct taste in the kitchen. Chefs looking for something different can enjoy its crisp bite. Plant breeders can use these heirloom traits to improve pest resistance and boost flavor in new types. By growing chate again, we reconnect with an ancient crop that satisfied both practical needs and culinary desires. Number 4. Kurat leek. Allium impelliprasum. Next, kurat, the wild Egyptian leek, held a special role in fertility rites, honoring Men, the god of growth. Temple carvings mention young kurat leaves being offered during harvest celebrations, while tomb paintings show workers gathering its long, hollow stems in neat bundles. With a taste that blends onion and garlic, kurat offers a gentle sweetness that lingers. Unlike modern leeks, radish is stronger and grows well in dry, poor soils and cooler seasons with little water. This makes it not only easier to cultivate, but also ideal for regions with tough growing conditions. Its fragrant stalks can bring ancient flavor back to today's kitchens. Whether cooked in soups, added to quiches, or roasted with other vegetables, kurat gives dishes a rich, aromatic touch. Using it again can help chefs rediscover a plant once deeply tied to both food and faith in the heart of ancient Egypt. Number 5. Garlic, Allium sativum. Garlic played a powerful role in ancient Egypt. They were placed on mummies for both practical and symbolic reasons. Moreover, pyramid builders used it to boost their strength during long, demanding projects. Medical papyri also praised garlic for fighting off parasites, easing heart problems, and reducing fatigue. While today's stores sell only a few kinds of garlic, older wild strains like Ophioscorodon stand out with their long bulbs and sharp, rich flavor. These ancient varieties packed more active compounds, offering health benefits that modern garlic often lacks. By growing the type of garlic used by ancient Egyptians, small farms and home gardeners can bring back lost taste and improve crop variety. These older types don't just add new flavors, they may also help fight plant diseases, thanks to their natural strength. Researchers are now studying them for their high allicin levels, hoping to unlock their full potential. Reviving ancient garlic connects today's kitchens and fields to Egypt's long-standing respect for this powerful plant. Number 6. Onion, Allium cepa. Moreover, onions were a constant presence in ancient Egypt, seen in tomb offerings and recorded in trade documents. Their layered shape held deep meaning, often symbolizing eternity to priests and ordinary people alike. Archaeologists even found preserved onion bulbs in King Tutankhamun's tomb, showing just how important they were in daily life and rituals. Ancient Egyptian farmers grew different varieties of onions, each with its own level of sharpness and ability to stay fresh for long periods. These old varieties weren't just flavorful, they lasted through winter without the need for cold storage. Bringing them back could help chefs add rich taste to caramelized dishes and give home cooks reliable produce that doesn't spoil quickly. For farmers, these onions offer sustainable options that thrive with fewer inputs. Number 7. Celery, Apium graveolens. Next, ancient Egyptians used celery long before the Greeks called it selenon. Inscriptions from the 5th dynasty show apium stalks offered to gods linked to healing. Also, its stalks and seeds were part of remedies for indigestion and breathing problems. This early celery had thick stems and a bold, herb-like taste. Today's celery is much milder and often misses the strong aroma found in older types. Reviving these heirloom lines can bring back their rich flavor and spicy seeds, perfect for cooking. For chefs and gardeners alike, ancient celery offers a chance to explore powerful taste once loved by Egyptian healers and food lovers. Number 8. Lettuce, Lactica sativa. Lactica sativa emerges in temple reliefs as a plant associated with men, and fertility rates with its erect, bolting stem likened to masculine virility. Unlike today's soft butterhead or crunchy romaine, ancient Egyptians grew wild lettuces with strong bitterness and tall, flowering stems. Temple reliefs show these plants rising alongside papyrus in sacred gardens. Lettuce leaves were also placed in tomb offerings, symbolizing renewal in coffin texts. These early types contained lacticarium, a natural sap used to calm the body. By growing bitter lettuces again, a balance can be added to dishes with sweet and savory flavors. These varieties also defend better against pests than modern seedless kinds. Reintroducing them brings ancient flavor, natural healing, and sustainability back to today's kitchen and garden. Number 9. Parsley, Petroselinum crispum. Now, parsley wasn't just decoration in ancient Egypt, it had real value in cooking and healing. Evidence from Nile floodplain pollen and stored seeds shows it was widely grown during the Middle Kingdom. Egyptians used both its leaves and roots, which came from tall, strong plants packed with aromatic oils. These older types had much more scent and flavor than most modern versions. Bringing back ancient parsley could help in many ways. Rich taste suits sauces and marinades, it grows well in heat and shade, and its strong smell keeps pests away. In short, it offers a useful and flavorful link to Egypt's farming past. Number 10. Green peas, Pisum sativum. Wall art and hieroglyphs from ancient Egyptian tombs show small, bumpy pods identified as green peas, a valued springtime crop. Unlike today's uniform garden peas, ancient types gave tender shoots that served as animal feed and fresh vegetables. They grew quickly during cooler months, offering early greenery before the heat arrived. Also, these old pea varieties had strong traits like cold resistance and disease tolerance, which modern versions have mostly lost. Planting these heirloom strains again could bring back crop variety, improve seasonal planning, and offer fresh, flavorful produce early in the year. Their sweet, nutty tastes carry a hint of the warm Nile breeze and remind people of nature's rhythm and ancient farming wisdom passed down through the generations. Number 11. Radish, Raphanus sativus. Similarly, radishes had a special place in ancient Egyptian life, often shown in tomb art beside onions and lettuce. These vibrant roots were placed in woven baskets for the afterlife, showing their value. They came in many shapes, colors, and flavors. Some even had spicy seed pods used as condiments. Cosmetic scrolls suggest radish extracts were used to treat skin problems. Today, growing these vegetable types can bring new flavors to modern meals, from crisp white and purple roots to peppery greens perfect for pickling or stir-frying. With repeated planting, gardeners in mild climates can enjoy fresh harvests almost all year, reconnecting with a crop once cherished in Egyptian kitchens and medicine. Number 12. Turnip, Brassica rapa. Moreover, ancient Egyptians relied on turnips to get through the gap between grain harvests. These humble roots were boiled, roasted, or mashed for daily meals. At Middle Kingdom sites, carbonized remains show how common turnips were, while writings mention turnip leaves used as animal feed and greens. Unlike today's big hybrid kinds, old turnips grew fast, had a naturally sweet flavor, and gave leafy tops rich in vitamins A and C. Their quick growth made them perfect for cooler seasons, helping families avoid food shortages in winter. Growing them now in home gardens can bring back a hardy crop that once fed villages along the Nile and added both nutrition and resilience. Number 13. Papyrus stalk, Cyprus papyrus. Finally, papyrus is best known as a source of ancient Egyptian paper, but its young stems were also part of their meals. These edible stalks were sliced for salads or boiled like asparagus, adding a sweet touch to simple dishes. Temple garden art shows thick stands of papyrus growing beside sacred walls. Late period writings list it as a vegetable served alongside melons and gourds. Its use in cooking highlights its value beyond writing, both on plates and in scrolls. Bringing papyrus back to the kitchen can inspire chefs with its unique texture and taste, while also paying tribute to a plant that once shaped both food and ancient communication. Overcoming challenges in revival. However, reintroducing ancient Egyptian vegetables demands collaborative efforts across botany, archaeology, and culinary arts. Many seeds persist only in small collections maintained by ethnobotanical gardens or university seed banks. Field trials in arid climates, such as those conducted by the International Center for Agricultural Research in the Dry Areas, ICARDA, can test each crop's yield, pest resistance, and water requirements. Public-private partnerships between heritage seed savers and boutique farmers can scale up seed production, while local agricultural extension services tailor cultivation tips to regional conditions. Funding from cultural preservation grants and sustainable agricultural programs can underwrite these essential first steps. Cultivating the past for a sustainable future. As climate change intensifies drought and soil salinization in many regions, the resilience of ancient Egyptian landraces offers a roadmap for adaptation. Their genetic traits like drought tolerance, pest resistance, and rapid maturity can be crossed into modern breeding lines, creating vegetables that thrive with reduced irrigation and fewer inputs. Culinary advocates from farm-to-table restaurants to urban guerrilla gardeners can build demand by featuring heritage harvest festivals, tasting menus, and community garden plots dedicated to these lost crops. In doing so, we honor the ingenuity of Nile Bank cultivators and secure a more biodiverse, flavorful future. So these vegetables, once staples in the kitchens and temples of pharaohs, have slipped from mainstream agriculture, leaving gaps in flavor, nutrition, and genetic diversity. Yet their seeds survive in scattered collections, waiting for gardeners, chefs, and researchers to breathe new life into them. Let us embrace this ancient green legacy and plant the vegetables that deserve a renaissance, rooted in the past, branching toward a vibrant, resilient tomorrow. Now, what are your thoughts about this video? Share with us in the comments section below. Also, if you like this video, share it with your friends and subscribe to our channel for more interesting content.